Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to another video here. I know it's kind of been a little while and it kind of feels like I say that in like almost every video lately, which sucks. Definitely no secret that, you know, the last year and a half basically, this channel has kind of taken a downturn in terms of like upload routine. Videos have been super sporadic, just all over the place. Sometimes I'll upload like 6 videos in 2 weeks and then I'll go 2 months without uploading a video, and I'm not very proud or happy with that at all. I'm sure you guys feel the same way about it, and that's kind of the whole reason for this video. I'm sure you guys can tell just based off the title and like my tone of voice and everything that something needs to change. This video isn't going to be totally like depressing and down and everything. We will get into some fun riding and stuff, but I do want to take a minute and just kind of explain some things, kind of share with you some stuff that I've been feeling and going through and discovering over the last couple, you know, weeks, months, and years, honestly. There's been a lot of like anxiety associated with the YouTube channel and creating content and stuff for me, and I haven't really known why for a long time. The whole reason I started this YouTube channel and, you know, doing the motocross stuff is because it's fun. You know, I love racing my dirt bike. And when I started making these YouTube videos, I loved creating the content, getting to interact with you guys. And I mean, it was way better than going to school and doing the pre-med thing. With, you know, the whole reason I started doing this was because it was way less stressful and way more fun. And I just enjoyed it way more than I enjoyed school and doing the medicine stuff. So it sucks now to feel that, you know, that same sort of stress and anxiety coming into the YouTube videos that I was feeling, you know, during school and all that stuff. And during that time, you know, the content obviously suffered pretty bad. And I've definitely discovered a couple things that I think are potentially the problems. You guys know me, I have like such high aspirations in everything that I do. To me, like, it's not worth doing something if you're not going to put 100% effort into it. Been that way with everything, you know, with school, graduated pre-med with a 3.9 GPA while racing professional motocross, which is pretty gnarly. Then obviously with motocross, I put my heart and soul into that because I want to do the absolute best that I can. And I think the same thing is sort of happening with the content and the YouTube channel as well. Over the last couple of years, there's been such an insane amount of growth with the YouTube channel. I mean, we're at over 250,000 subscribers right now, which that in itself is absolutely insane, something I never thought that I would ever achieve. And I'm really, really fortunate for that, for sure. But one of the negative sides of it is that I feel like with the growth, every single video I put out needs to be like a full-on production for you guys. I've been acquiring all this camera equipment, you know, doing the pro nationals, acquiring all these parts, acquiring this race shop, the gym, just everything. And I feel like along with that, I need to be creating like super high quality, insane content that's just gonna blow your guys' mind every time. Like, I feel like the subject needs to be something that you guys are blown away by, and the quality needs to be high. And like every time I need to put more and more effort and time and into editing. And, you know, I spend days thinking of the subject, spend days filming, start the editing process, and I get halfway through the video and I just decide I'm not happy with it, and then I scrap the whole thing. You know, do that 2 or 3 times, and then all of a sudden you've gone a month without uploading a video. And then at that point, I feel like my comeback video needs to be even bigger and better than anything else so that you guys will come back and watch the channel. So then, of course, the loop starts again, and then all of a sudden it's been 2 months since I uploaded. And I've just been stuck in this like vicious cycle, and like the anxiety and the stress that comes with that is just gnarly. And I don't know why I feel like that needs to be the case. Like, some of my most successful videos are the ones where I just randomly threw an action camera on and went out into the hills or rode somebody's bike, or, you know, my first race vlog where I just had a GoPro camera and I was walking around just filming random stuff. And I think that's what I need to start getting back to. That's when filming everything in the YouTube channel was the most fun. And I think that's when the most growth was happening. And it was the easiest. It was just natural, easy content, fun stuff I was doing anyways. Yeah, I think that's the change that needs to happen. I need to sort of take this channel back to how it was in the beginning, start doing more just personal vlogs like this one here, where I pick up the camera, just kind of shoot whatever's going on throughout the day, not really plan anything out too heavily, and figure out the rest later. Trying to do all this careful planning, careful filming, like it is great and I enjoy doing that stuff, but I think at the end of the day, this is just so much more fun. I think you guys can sense that in the videos. It definitely puts us on more of a personal level rather than me just uploading helmet camp videos where I'm not talking and then full on pro national race vlogs. Like I think this sort of stuff is, at least I like to think, that you guys are here for like the personality and the fun stuff, not just because I'm fast on a dirt bike or because like the quality of the videos is high, you know? I want you guys to be around here because you enjoy coming along on the journey with me. And if I'm only uploading videos once every 2 months, then there's not much of a journey to come on, you know what I mean? So it also just makes me like sort of sick to my stomach because this past year and a half has been like my biggest year of growth. If you've been watching the Pro National broadcasts, you'll see like the last year and a half, I've been doing way better results wise. And it sucks that I went through this funk like at that time because those videos would have been really good for you guys to like be along with me for that journey. But hopefully we will continue to ride that wave and from here on out, you guys will be able to ride that wave with me. So that's the change that's gonna happen. I'm obviously still gonna do the race vlogs. I've filmed at almost every national this year. So I'm just waiting to edit those, and now that I have this new mindset, I think it's going to be a lot easier to edit those. Like I said, I've just been feeling insane anxiety about even starting the edit because like I haven't even looked at the footage yet, but I have so much anxiety that I'm going to watch it and be unhappy with it that I just can't even get myself to sit down and look at the footage. So I'm just trying to wipe that mindset from my brain and just approach it with a much more chill perspective and outlook. So I can sit here and tell you guys about all the content that I'm going to do and how I'm going to have videos uploading all the time now, but I'd rather just go ahead and do it. So, but I did want to get on like a personal level with you guys, kind of let you know some of the stuff that's been going on, let you know that I didn't just abandon the channel or anything, but there's just been a lot of personal stuff going on that I had to deal with, kind of figure some stuff out. And I'm not saying I have it all figured out yet, but hopefully this will be the start of having a little more fun and getting back into the groove of things. So with that being said, this is present day. The date is August 1st right now, my birthday month. We're in the long break between Washougal and Unadilla. I haven't ridden yet since Millville due to my shoulder. I tore my labrum at Redbud and I've been riding the last 3 rounds with a torn labrum. So finally, this break was a little bit of time for me to give it some rest. 2 weeks off the bike, the shoulder is feeling a lot better, so I think today I'm finally gonna get back on the steed. So I took the suspension off the race bike, put it on the practice bike over here. It's been a while since I rode this thing, so we put the full TCD setup on, did an oil change, torqued all the bolts, made sure everything was ready to rip, got a fresh twin air filter. So we're going to a sand track today, so I'm definitely gonna need a backup filter, and things are looking good. So I'm meeting a couple buddies out at the local sand pit. We're gonna have a fun day. Hopefully I can get some of them to film some third person stuff, because honestly, it's been a long time since you guys have even seen me ride from a third person perspective. So we're just gonna focus on having some fun today. I know those guys are kind of feeling some mid-season stress as well, so we all kind of agreed that we're just gonna go out there and have a good time, and I think we all need that. So I'll pick the camera up when we get there, and let's have ourselves a good day. So a little more on the shoulder, because I realized I just kind of brushed on that pretty briefly. I'm pretty sure I tore my labrum in my shoulder like 2 years ago when I crashed at the last round of the 2021 season out in California. You guys may remember I like slightly dislocated my shoulder and took a couple months off after the season. Pretty sure my labrum was probably been torn since then because I've been having some pain over the last couple years. Redbud was actually going epic, qualified 18th and was running like inside the top 20 for most of the moto. Had a wild ride, had a crash, and then got real sketchy in a section, and I kind of felt to like rip my shoulder, and the pain was like the worst it's ever been. Southwick was a similar story, qualified like 22nd, so qualifying has been insane actually, but the motos have just, they've been tough to finish with the shoulder. Millville was the same, qualified 20th, and then the motos were just nothing to write home about because it's just been tough. Saw my orthopedic surgeon. He said most likely torn labrum after doing some physical examination. We have an MRI set up for later this week, and that's kind of going to tell me if I'm gonna need surgery after the season. That would really suck, but I think a labrum tear, the recovery after surgery is like 6 to 8 weeks, so it's really not that bad. And he said I'd be fine to finish the season on it as long as the pain isn't too gnarly, so kind of just been letting it chill, doing some rehab for the last 2 weeks, and it's been feeling better. So today will be the first time back on the shoulder. We're gonna test out the wing, and then we're gonna grind out these remaining 2 weeks before Unadilla, and hopefully we can finish out the last 3 strong, because It's been an up and down season, mostly downs to be honest. The speed has been really, really good, but just a bunch of stuff holding the results back. And I feel like if I can work really hard and finish out these last 3 strong, that will kind of erase all the negatives from the season. So that's gonna be the goal. It would definitely be good for my mental to end the season on a couple high notes, because we are desperately needing them right now. Well, looky who we found at the gas station. I thought I was running late. Turns out I'm not the only one. Oh, here we go. Love it. Some standing water. Track looks primo, boys. Oh my God, the rain rut.
Yeah, on top of the jump, there's probably 15 hornets. Just
beautiful. This part actually looks like harder than normal considering how much water we got.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Oh my God. This is like a medium pro national rut right here.
Dude, no matter what, this place is always tiring.
Oh yeah.
Always sucks. In a good way.
I seen one time you were outside of the line.
Yeah.
Once,
oh,
like
got sketchy.
Yeah, slid into it.
Yeah.
Dude, we were like tire to tire.
Oh yeah, I watched.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I screwed that up big time, and I was like, he's probably annoyed right now.
I love that, dude. That right there.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Except in the beginning we had, you know, them bike lengths.
Yeah.
And then I could see you were slowly inching me, so it keeps me trying to stay consistent to try to slow that down. And then once you're with me, it's just like.
It felt like what Jet said when Sexton was catching him at Millville or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, I saw him coming, so I just kind of chilled, let him get to the back of me so that I had the energy to then sprint.
Of course, yeah.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, first couple of laps, I was hardly catching you, if at all.
Yeah.
And then I saw there was a couple laps where I was like, he's definitely going easier. And then as soon as I got behind you, I saw the roost and the elbow drop. I was like, he just Jet Lawrenced me.
Sexton and
You went down?
No. I almost did though. My hand blew off in a braking bump, and it wasn't even like I wasn't holding on tight. I was just paying attention to the rut, and I hit a bump that was kind of unexpected, and my hand came off, so I blew the rut.
That must have been when I backed off a little bit.
Yeah.
It must have been then, because I didn't see that. I feel like I would have.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Sammy?
We're ripping.
Not down at Loretta's. How's that feel?
No 10-hour drive, so we're chilling.
Next
We can
year.
chill at home. Yeah.
450B champion next year.
We got it coming.
You keep hanging out with RJ. You got a little whiskey.
Yeah.
Pick up the pace a little bit.
Let's keep eating those cheeseburgers we're cooking on the George Foreman. That's with the squeak.
We're definitely hitting the metal.
Oh, they're roast. Literally roast. You have to see. Oh, dude. Full sea ride. Full sea ride. What do you think about that?
It's a work in progress. Yeah. We're not there yet.
Samuel's turn. Must have got lost out in the cheap seats. Ronnie Mack or Jeff Walker? You decide.
Yeah. This is why we do good at Southwick.
Yeah. Sammy's struggling just a little bit. It looks all right, but I wanna see something here. Come on, Samuel. Look it.
Oh yeah.
Give the people what they want. What is going on in this turn, dude? I missed it.
Oh shot.
Oh.
I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done. Toast.
These are for all the guys that spend their time in the LCQ like me. We do this right here. That's
It's
a
sketching me
sad
out,
thing.
like this part's all blown out.
Yeah, sorry.
So I feel like I'm gonna I feel like I'm gonna go right over it.
Oh my gosh. My leg was not meant to bend like that. Oh. Hey, I bend to Loretta's in the C class.
We'll just better luck to all the active co guys out at Loretta.
That version of me is still in here.
Oh, golly.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of here. I got a warm home-cooked meal waiting for me. So,
You're riding today.
yep, you too.
Yep.
Nice eating sand.
Yep.
Love it. Drive safe.
Yep, you too, man.
Peace.
Yep, later, bro.
That is just a solid day with the gentleman right there. Now you see why the locals around here do so good at like Redbud and Southwick and Millville. We just have gnarly sand around here. RJ is like the other local Fast Guy pro. Me and him have been riding together literally forever. We went to the same high school. We lived like 2 miles down the road from each other. We still do, actually. Anytime we had like winter break off of school or spring break or anything like that, he would come with me and my dad and my brother down to Florida for some riding trips and whatnot. So me and RJ go back a long way. It's kind of cool, kind of wild actually, that we both race professionally, and he's a good rider. He qualifies for them. I think his best finish is right inside the top 30 or something like that, so he crushes it for sure. So very good to have him around. And then like I said, Sammy just graduated high school. He's kind of like mine and RJ's little project, basically. We're kind of shaping him into the next version of ourselves. Probably pretty selfish for us, because honestly we just need some youngsters to chase around and keep us motivated, because you know, I'm 27 now, I'm getting up there. There's a lot of other really cool people around that we ride with all the time, so I'm excited to start doing more of these more casual vlogs so that you guys can get to meet the personalities, kind of meet the dudes that I ride with on a day-to-day basis. I'm trying to think the last time you guys saw me from a third person's perspective riding. It's probably been quite a while, so I like to think that I look a little bit more impressive on the bike now. I guess after I edit this video I'll know, but yeah, today felt really good. The shoulder actually has held together great. Obviously it's not a pro national, but we did do some long motos at some high intensity. Track is kind of rough. It's like rollered out and kind of loose, so good sign for the shoulder so far. Been doing a lot of therapy and stuff, so hopefully Unadilla, Buds, and Ironman, my shoulder will last the whole way through, and then we'll kind of get that sorted after the season, figure out what we're gonna do. But maybe it's one of those deals where I'm not gonna need surgery. I can just kind of rehab it back into shape and you know, fix it when I'm old. But yeah, super solid day, really comfortable on the bike. Just gonna keep grinding these next couple weeks to get ready for Unadilla and the last 3. And yeah, just start having fun with this thing again. So hopefully it showed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, but regardless, we'll see you guys in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. Peace out.